All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for a few real people out there, just like you and just like me. So I got more breaking news about Aerosmith, and you could kind of see this one coming. But before we get to that news, here is Evolution Eden. This is a great band. I had them on the show either early this year or maybe late last year. I can't remember. It was a great interview. Sonic Cinema is the name of this album. And if you're looking for some old school rock, some hard rocking stuff that's not dark and depressing, then Evolution Eden might be your ticket. I would check them out just because they seem like really good people. All right. That's my recommendation. They seem like good people. So definitely you want to give them a listen. Also, another thing to give a listen to would be Modern Retro Radio. Good people over there at modernretrofm.com. They're playing all of this vintage stuff, right, by classic artists. And when I say vintage stuff, I'm meaning new material. Doesn't have to be old to be a classic, right? And so you should check out modernretrofm.com. Now, on to Aerosmith. Steven Tyler really hurt himself. And I think this really could be the end. I hate to be the guy who predicts the end, not because the band isn't getting along, but because Steven Tyler is 75 years old. Initially, they had postponed 6 shows to allow Steven Tyler time to recover from his vocal cord injury. However, this appears to be more serious than initially thought. It says here, from Aerosmith, to our fans, unfortunately, Steven's vocal cord injury is more serious than initially thought. His doctor has confirmed that in addition to the damage to his vocal cords, he fractured his larynx. Wow. How do you fracture a larynx? And it requires ongoing care. He is receiving the best medical treatment available to ensure his recovery is swift. But given the nature of a fracture, he is being told patience is essential. Keep in mind, Steven Tyler is 75 years old. As a result, all the currently scheduled Peace Out shows must be postponed to sometime in 2024, with new dates to be announced as soon as we know more. Tyler says, I am heartbroken to not be out there with Aerosmith, my brothers, and the incredible Black Crowes rocking with the best fans in the world. He says, I promise we will be back as soon as we can. Well, I don't know. All previously purchased tickets will be honored for the rescheduled dates, and refunds will be available for those unable to attend once those dates are announced. Folks, I'm going to give you a little piece of advice here from me, okay? Just my opinion. I would get your refund on this. I would just get your refund. Maybe there will be rescheduled dates. I'm assuming that those dates will be late next year, probably late summer or fall. This is going to take a lot of recovery. Now, Aerosmith was doing an 18-song set, which opened with Back in the Saddle, which is an insane song to sing. Also included a cover of Fleetwood Mac's Stop Messin' Around before closing with a 2-song encore of Dream On and Walk This Way. First thing you do is you take Back in the Saddle out of the set. It's always been the first song, or it has been for a very long time. But yeah, that song will destroy any larynx, and that's what happened here, folks. I don't know how he even finished the show. I was talking to Jeff Scott Soto about all this stuff, and as you get older, this just gets almost impossible to do at this level. And Steven Tyler was given a gift. There are guys out there like Mickey Thomas, just kind of defies logic, and you shake your head and you go, okay, that's pretty incredible. But most guys, when they hit this age, it's just too hard. It's too much. That's why Kelly Hansen, he's getting out of it before he can't do it anymore. And he's 62, right? My buddy Hugo just recorded this amazing song, and I think he's pushing 60. My buddy Tommy DiCarlo, he's pushing 60. I mean, this is really hard to do. And at any age, never mind at 75. So obviously, we would like to see the Peace Out tour go forward. And it's good that these guys have kept things together, minus Joey Kramer, who is staying out of this after his wife passed away and after he was having some health issues. And I don't blame him for not being a part of this. But this is a band that has been the same core for a very long time. And it would have been awesome to see them get through this and then, get off the stage gracefully. But now we're extending this out. By the time Steven Tyler is back in the saddle again, he'll probably be, 76 years old. And it's going to be really difficult. I would say get your refunds on this one. You can always jump on the line again and order tickets if and when they go back on sale for this. But it wouldn't surprise me. I'm being diplomatic here. It wouldn't surprise me if this isn't the end. Okay. And it probably should be the end. Why put yourself through this? What if he ends up with permanent damage and, he can barely talk? That's what I heard a week or so ago, is that he was whispering and he could barely talk. So I don't think anybody should put themselves through this. Now, the idea of bringing in another singer, joking around a little bit with Jeff Scott Soto again the other day, talking about this stuff, and it's just too late in the game for Aerosmith to just bring somebody in. You got to have Steven Tyler. I mean, he is the Mick Jagger of Aerosmith, and he's the kind of like the North American version of Mick Jagger. So it's like the Stones without Jagger. It would be Aerosmith without Steven Tyler. No, you got to put this thing to bed if Steven can't be the singer. So again, that's my humble opinion. You may have a different opinion. You may think that a little bit of R&R and some good medical care and he'll be as good as new. Maybe if he was 45 or 35, I would say, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. But we'll hope for the best. Maybe a miracle will happen and Steven will be out there next year at this time, trying Peace Out one more time. All right, before I do a little peace out here with this video, again, one more time, this is Evolution Eden and their album called Sonic Cinema. This is great music. You should check it out. A great band, great people. And I always recommend when the people are decent and nice. It may not be perfectly in my wheelhouse, but I'm more apt to recommend something where decency and humility and all these characteristics that are not really prevalent in the world today. When people approach me and they're decent, I'm more apt to spread the word about their endeavors. So in any event, thanks for watching this endeavor. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications. I know a lot of folks aren't getting those notifications. I wonder why that is. There's this thing called shadow banning, and all I do for the most part is talk about music. And sometimes I talk about politics, which gets me in a lot of trouble. But every so often, I'm going to continue to talk about politics. So please support the channel if you can do that via Patreon or even YouTube memberships. That's an easy way to do it. Thanks to everyone for watching, and I will see you soon.